It's time to start loving you long time, and there's no better place to be than LYLT Radio, that is. It's Ace and Dirty Disciple from Noize Cartel Records, live from San Diego, California, supporting the best in independent music and bringing the music back to the music industry. Find out what's hot in independent music. Check out some original music and remixes. Meet some guests on the show, and let's have some fun. Here's your hosts, Ace Carino and Dirty Disciple.
Hello, everybody. What's going on? It's Dirty Disciple here from Noize Cartel Records. Welcome back to LYLT Radio.
Whoop.
Here with Renee.
Hello.
So, some more changes. Mr. Kramer Creative got a little bit
Creative
with the platforms here, and we switched to YouTube. No more problems with any of those other ones. We just went straight up with
That's
YouTube.
right.
Everyone's got YouTube, right? So check it out. This is our first stream on YouTube. Make sure to tune in so you know LYLT Radio is part of Noize Cartel Records. Our focus is to introduce you to the independent music world, what sort of music is coming out, changes, tips, tricks, techniques, production techniques, how to get yourself established in the music industry. We've got Noize Cartel Records artists on as guests on a regular basis, so you can learn from them and listen to how they get there or how they've gotten there or made it in the professional industry. And we also have a lot of just random guests on who are pretty prominent figures in independent music or the independent entertainment business. So there's a lot of good stuff. Today, you will be, our special guest is Dr. Disciple, Dr. Dirty Disciple, talking about how to establish information. That we have. I was just about question. You want to make on shit. Makes it in the industry, then you'll find out. Or you can ask and do it yourself, whatever you like. At the moment, I'm just going to break to a song so we can just work out some more stuff with this because we were late due to problems with new programs.
Damn bugs.
So, first song up we got for you is from Kramer Creative. Song is called Ride It off of his EP, which you can find anywhere on the market, on iTunes or any platform out there. So, this song is called Ride It Off.
Me. Ride it off. Sing a song. 'cause everyone's listening.
So that was Noise Cartel Records artist Kramer Creative with the song Ride It Off. Find it on iTunes or Spotify or Amazon, whatever you like. Speaking of that, we have also got, don't forget about our Thursday show, which is with Kramer Creative. It's a Kramer Creative show on LYLT Radio. This is Tuesday, .com show. Featuring and Lee the Four.
Also, if you want post or it bottom you you do it there. It's acting. Just do it on LYL page.
Tickets too. And get some people jump on over to the new platform. So sorry about changing again. So I'm going to talk a little bit about how to establish yourself as an independent artist in the music industry. Being an independent artist is a lot harder than having somebody else do everything for you, because you have to basically grew up and has my grandpa, dad, myself. My cousins aren't that musical now. Skipped them.
Skipped a generation.
See, I got it from both sides. So, and then I worked with a lot of people in the industry too. Some ARIA award-winning producers, a lot of long-term musicians who are well-respected, label directors. We're partnered with the Australian Independent Record Label Association as well, so they help us out. And I got a lot of just industry experience and been doing it my whole life. So I was fortunate enough to learn some stuff, and it's all publicly available, yet it's hidden. So instead of working your ass off as a artist, and just giving your music away for free, or having people reach into your pocket and take majority of it, isn't that cool? So we're changing shit here.
We're weeding.
We're what?
Weeding.
We're weeding, filtering.
Like the garden, get out all the crap.
Yep.
So the fruits can flourish.
We are going to detox the music scene. That bad.
That bad.
Yep. So first thing you need to do is exactly that. Establish yourself as an artist. Doesn't matter who you are or how good you are. If nobody knows you're out there, you are not going to sell any music. You might be a local hero, but outside of that, ain't no one going to know who the hell you are.
Nope.
So there's some very good things you can do these days. It's a lot of work, but it's easier than what it used to be. And this is how independent music sort of getting bigger, because it's the digital age. You can do a lot of stuff online. Everyone's online for stuff. It's all digital, you know. It's not having to have connections. I mean, it's important to have connections. I spent my whole life building the connections that I have in order for our guys to benefit on Noize Cartel Records and get their name out there and get their music to the right places that wouldn't normally be able to be accessed by an independent artist. But if you're a social person and you're good at talking to people and building relationships, that's all it takes. So you can do it yourself. You just have to have that sort of a thing about you, I guess. Be able to talk a lot. So first thing you need to do is get online. I'm going to tell you how to do it for free too.
Nice.
So,
Free's always good.
Yeah. First thing you need to do is develop a profile. So you need to write a bio for yourself. If you're not good at writing bios, look up and do some research on the other artists who you like or who inspire you and read their bios, see how it's structured and write something similar to that. Or you can get somebody else to do it for you. Whoever's the best at talking you up as a good person. Maybe your partner. I was about to say your mom, yeah, but she'd probably say something embarrassing.
Right. Stories.
You can also pay people to do it. There's a really good website out there, or app for your phone called Fiverr, Fiverr. And there's a lot of services on there you can get. And their little gimmick is that you can get services from $5.
Nice.
So you can get people on there to write your bio for $5, and it'll be a good one. Just do some research into that as well and see if they have reviews.
It's like going back to high school.
See where they're located too. Yeah. So you can get other people to do your homework. Once you have that, you need some professional photos of yourself or profile photos. Don't just go out in the backyard and take a photo or a fucking selfie.
No selfies from the iPhone.
You've got to set yourself apart from every single other musician and their brother and sister and kid and dog these days, and do something more than them in order to get yourself noticed. A lot of people go half-ass about shit. They'll just, put up crap, and it reflects in where the good work comes from and where you're going to get hired and who's going to buy your stuff and who's going to follow you. So make sure you go the extra mile to get yourself some professional photos. The way you can do that for free is go down to your local high schools or colleges, look for kids who are studying photography and need projects to complete. And
be a prop.
Yep. Get them to do some shots of you, and they can use that as their project for school or profile or whatever. But that's one way to do it. The other way, use your resources. Ask your friends, relatives, whatever. See if they have a professional camera. Professional quality camera. You'd be looking at around $3,500. Something that would work would be around $1,500. If it's less than that, good luck.
Don't do it.
Make sure you know what you're doing too. So do some research about it. That's the other thing about being an independent artist. If you know nothing about the music industry or back end or business, research. Look at how to do everything that you need to do and learn it. This is going to save you a lot of money. So people pay, upwards of $30,000 for courses.
Mm-hmm. It's a career.
About what I help our artists with.
Got to know what you're doing.
Yep. You have to know what you're doing. And there's a lot. Right. There's a reason the music industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and that's because it's hard and there's a lot to do and a lot to know. So if you can take the time to do all that and not be lazy and be proactive, then you can dip into that big pool of money. If you don't want to do that, then you can get a little sprinkle. But get some professional photos done. Do some up against the backdrop in some good prominent areas. Get a bit of depth of field into your photos. Do profile shots. if there's any chance you get to where you're doing a live show, if you're already out there gigging and stuff like that, a lot of times they have photographers in venues, grab some photos off of their pages or whatever if you got snapped at your show, and use that, because action shots are good too live, because that means you're
Gives you credibility.
Gives you credibility. People can see you're not a bullshitter. You're actually in there. With those two things, first, next, you need to start building your foundations, which is registering yourself as an artist. Obviously, you have an artist name already. Go online and register a business name for whatever you call yourself. So the very first thing you should do is look for a domain name, which is www.dirtydisciple.com. That's a domain. And you customize it, and that needs to be your artist name. It's hard these days because a lot of the .coms are taken, but they're the most credible around the world. There's places in the world who will not even talk to you if you come at them with an email address that says anything else other than .com. So you need to try and get a .com. If not, then get the next closest thing. .tv is a big one that's coming up in future. Tip. So
Inside tip.
Yep. You need to do some research into it. Be careful looking for domain names too, because they get snapped up very fast once you put them in the system by people who sit there and
Steal them.
Look for that, and they register them, and they put them on the market for sale.
That's not very nice.
And these guys are charging upwards of $10,000 for .coms. 1, 2 letter or word domains, upwards of 10 grand. And they don't give a shit. They'll hold it all their life until you have enough money to pay for it and want it that bad. So you got to try and get something that's going to suit you. This is a marketing tool, so you have to be careful about it. Don't be like calling yourself Dirty Disciple and then register a domain name that says BigDirtyDsMusic.com, because no one's going to find you online. They're going to search for Dirty Disciple and not that, and you won't come up. So you got to think about, if your music's going to be selling around the world and people don't know you personally, then what are they going to search for?
Your name. And
you need to make it as easy for them to find as possible.
Direct.
Yep.
Simple like you're talking to kindergartners.
That's right. And you can do some research on keywords too, and Google Analytics, and see what's hitting high if you want to strategize that way. But doesn't matter. You really need to resonate with your name. So do that. Register yourself a domain. These are about, you can get a domain any day of the week for $8 a year. If you don't have $8, tip again. Right now, there is a web hosting site called 1&1, where you can get a domain for $1 for your first year. So if you're tight on cash, do that. Once you do that, then you can go and register a business name with your local department of whatever it is, depending where you live. So that's registering with the government. You don't have to do that straight away. You only have to do that if you're actually going to be collecting an income paid to yourself in that name. So if you're going to go out there and start making substantial amount of money, you can also check the tax threshold for wherever you are and see if what that is. I know in Australia, music is considered a hobby up until like $20,000, so you don't actually have to register a business name and pay tax on it. But here in America, you got to pay tax on $1.
Yeah.
And like 75 cents tax on $1. So check it out. Do a bit of research into that too. But straight off the bat, you don't have to do that. If you own your brand, you own what's called the intellectual property, which means you own the rights to that. So you need to own as much of it as you possibly can in order to protect yourself in the market. Anyone bored yet? Should we go to another song?
Well, have we done the startup? What you need to know? I mean, I think the biggest key of
Well,
it is
those
you
are
gotta learn.
that's the very first step to really
Learning and
establishing
it.
yourself. And we'll come back and I'll give you a list of a big list of stuff you can write down, so you can go and use that information that you just developed to blanket the world. All right, so this track right here is from Mr. Pretty Howtown. It is called Recline, so make sure to check him out on SoundCloud. that was Pretty Howtown with the song called Recline, which you can find on the internet. He has it up for sale, and he's also got on SoundCloud. Follow him too, because he's got some news coming up. He also does Fully Patched at the Kava Lounge in San Diego, so keep a lookout for that. And he's got Eternal, the music festival, coming up in August, weekend of the 22nd. There's a few Noise Cartel Records artists playing at that, so make sure to get your tickets. We've got Digital Lizards of Doom there. Myself, RK is on the lineup, and Lee the Fourth is on the lineup.
Nice.
So we got
Gets bigger every time.
Yep, it gets bigger every time. Just different people every time. It's crazy.
Your tickets early.
Get your tickets early because they're super cheap too.
Yeah. The longer you wait, the more they get.
Yep.
And people will still buy them and go.
Yep.
So do it now.
So get in there and check it out. It's called Eternal Love for San Diego. It's all local artists. So first thing, we talked about basically registering yourself as an artist and owning your brand. Renee, what is the number one thing that people should get themselves on after they do that or register for?
Social media.
What site?
Facebook.
Yep. So register.
And Instagram.
And?
Twitter.
Yep. I had to do bird flapping thing.
Those are the three biggest ones right now.
That's right. And I'm going to give you some more too. So first up, most everyone has a Facebook page. If you don't, unfortunately, or if you don't have a Facebook profile or use it,
then
unfortunately, you're going to have to use one if you want to reach an audience in this industry.
Is there anybody without a Facebook?
Yeah, I know a lot of people.
I swear my 90-year-old great aunt probably has one.
She probably sells more music than those other people who don't.
Probably.
So that's free. You know, most everyone out there has a Facebook, but you need a page. Mm-hmm. So make sure you set up a page with your artist profile on there. You've got your bio there. Copy and paste it in. Your profile picture, put that in there, and try and keep everything uniform. So you need to get 20 friends or 25 friends or followers on your page before you're allowed to actually name your page.
Most people have more friends than that.
So make sure you share your page straight away to your family and friends and say, like this page right now. Right now.
Stat. Which was
Noise Cartel Records. Facebook.com/Noise Cartel Records with a Z. Like it right now. Go, go, go. Right now. Right now. What are you doing? Go.
I already did it.
Okay. Just checking. So that's important because this is how people are going to find you via Facebook and the link, because you're going to use this link a lot. That needs to be as similar to your web domain as possible.
Identical is better.
Yeah, identical. But if you can get it exact. So like dirtydisciple.com is my web domain website. My Facebook page is facebook.com/dirtydisciple. Easy to find, and they link up. So make sure you do that. Then Twitter. Register on Twitter. It's just as big as Facebook. The people who don't use Facebook use Twitter. The people who don't use Twitter use Facebook. That's pretty much how it works.
And usually both those people use Instagram.
Yep. So make sure you register on Twitter. Same thing there. You register. Just make an artist page. You don't have to have a profile for yourself on that. You can just have whatever you want. So, like Noise Cartel Records is at Noise Cartel Rec, because that's as many letters as they would allow. So get on there, do that, share that around as well. And next thing is Instagram. Jump on that bad boy. Instagram is bigger than you think and growing. I can tell you that right now.
Majorly growing. So quick.
I don't even use that shit.
Ridiculous.
We had a show on Saturday, and I uploaded a video of one of our headline band called Viscous. Check them out; they're awesome.
Yeah.
I woke up in the morning, and I've never seen so many notifications in my whole life.
Yeah, Instagram is huge. It's like the the secret underground social media that everyone talks about, but no one uses much.
Yep.
I mean, everyone uses much, but no one really knows about it.
It'll
but
generate
use it.
you a following in your sleep, literally.
Huge.
So get on there, register that as well. You know, same thing. Make sure your Instagram name is as close as you can get.
Same.
The same, if you can. And sometimes it's hard though, because if you come up with a name like our man Viper, help them go through this process. There was a few Vipers out there already. Some of them stole his name. All of them stole his name. Besides the actual snake itself.
Damn them.
And they stole his domain. So we had to mix it up a little bit, and they're all different. So no, don't use numbers and stuff like that, because no one's gonna look for Viper 123.
Right.
What are they gonna look for? Viper music. Viper. We ended up having to go with the official Viper because he is the official Viper.
Yep.
He's the man. So make sure to think about it and get something that people are probably gonna look for. So those three there are the most important. What else have we got? SoundCloud.
Amazon.
SoundCloud is another vital one. So it's all, you can have a free account on there too. Register yourself as, your artist profile, and all you do is copy and paste your bio, and make everything uniform. So people, when they stumble on or come across, and so you better have the
start posting to my
Dirty Disciple has the MySpace, because I forgot.
I'll check. Is MySpace even still active?
MySpace is still active. Yes.
People still use it?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Who's that guy?
Tom?
Tom?
That's everybody's friend?
Yeah. Is he a MySpace guy?
Yeah, he was MySpace guy.
Yeah.
The MySpace guy.
Tom's still on it. He won't change to Facebook. He doesn't sell out, Tom. So, make sure to get those. Those are going to be your most important, because they integrate with everything that you are going to do. Everything. So, the cool thing about it is that you don't actually have to spend it all day of your life, all day long, every single day for the rest of your life, keeping up with all this stuff, because they all work together. You can link them together. And once you post somewhere, it will share everywhere, like Instagram. You can have it share to Facebook and Twitter for you. Yeah. That sort of thing.
Interlink them, link them.
Yep.
One time you're done.
That's right. So make sure you use that, and it works for you. And that's all you have to do in order to start building your profile. You don't have to use them. You just have to have content actively going to them in order to be able to have your search rankings come up on Google and that sort of thing. So Facebook's going to get you on the first page.
Yep.
A lot of these other ones will as well.
Not MySpace. You don't have your MySpace anymore, so MySpace is no longer cool.
If anyone uses
Sorry,
MySpace,
Sam.
Send me your MySpace details, and I'll give you a free shirt.
There you go.
So those are crucial platforms to have. The other things that I would do after that is the rest of social media. So there is
every single thing you can find.
Yeah, every single thing you can find. I'll give you a couple.
And not just here.
So
all around the world.
Register on Pinterest, Pinterest. Pinterest. Really? That's a social media platform about small posts, pins. I don't even know what it is. I don't use it, but I'm on there, and my stuff shares to there automatically.
I could say something
and it
about that,
works.
but I'm not.
What?
About people that use Pinterest.
Tell me.
No.
I want to learn about Pinterest.
I don't use Pinterest.
Okay.
I was going to say something about an ex.
If you're a music artist, you should use Pinterest.
Yes. People Pinterest all the time. Everything's Pinterest. Oh, did you see that on Pinterest? I swear, I make like a card and it was like, oh, did you see that on Pinterest? You make a soup. Oh, did you see that? No. But
There
yes,
you go.
as an artist, get yourself on there. Because people Pinterest all the time. It's
Yep.
an addiction.
Next one you need to be on is called Tumblr, Tumbler. Have you heard of that one?
Yes. Because that's how I listened to you when you were in Australia.
On Tumblr?
I think so. Or no, that was Live Nation.
I wasn't on Live Nation.
I was on something. I think it was Tumblr.
I was on Mixlr.
Oh, maybe that was it. Okay, I lied. Never mind.
Tumblr is a social platform. Get yourself onto that as well. Next one is called Reddit, Reddit. This is a very popular trending platform in social media. People put up a topic and everyone just gives their opinion on it.
And people love giving their opinion.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. Yep.
So whether you like it or not, prepare
Do it.
yourself for opinions. Or don't even read the shit and just put yourself on there.
Just put it on there. Don't read the opinions.
But for real though, the best thing you can do when you're to utilize social media effectively is to connect with these people, because
Yep.
that's how they are going to follow you, and that's how you're going to build your database.
True story.
So don't ignore them. Just get
No.
back on there.
Just
and,
don't let any of them bother you.
say thanks for the comment,
Yeah.
asshole, or amazing person. But don't say that last bit.
Mhm.
Next one is called Blogger. Blogger.
Blog.
Yep. So this is about people who blog and stuff like that. You can log in.
Mhm.
Sorry. The other main one that you should do after Instagram is a Google account.
Oh yeah.
Because
that's huge.
they
Google's linked to
Google's linked to
everything.
everything. Sorry. So register for Google, get a Google Plus profile and page, and everything else that Google has to offer on there will come in handy, and you'll see. And Blogger is one of them, because that's a Google Plus login. You can use your details. Some of these will just pull all your information straight over, and you don't have to do anything. And that's how they integrate too. They'll share straight into all this stuff. Next one is called LinkedIn. LinkedIn is what's called LINKEDIN. Linked, like a chain, in. It's big in Australia, but it's got a lot of prominence in everywhere else and in America.
It's getting bigger here.
Yeah. It's like a professional social platform for people who are business owners or in the professional industry. It's basically like your resume online of your experience, but it's a way to connect with professional people. And I can tell you right now that talent buyer or club owner or promoter or festival promoter is probably on there that you're looking for.
Tip. That's a tip.
So get connected and all that too. Next one is called Flickr. Flickr. Flickr.
I was going to comment to that too, but never mind.
So that one there takes a Yahoo registration.
Yep.
So
Which is probably second to Google.
yeah, not as big.
I said second.
Not even second. It's
No?
like probably last in this whole list, because Flickr so far,
It was
from
big
what
when I was in high
found, is the
school.
only thing that I've needed it for.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
So register. You're gonna have to register a Yahoo account, which is a mail account, free. Who cares? You can send all your shit mail.
That's where
there.
you send your junk mail.
That's where you. Come in handy. For all these social platforms and your event promotions and stuff like that, and take inquiries through there instead of getting all sorts of spam and stuff and put on the list through your business email, which comes with your domain. So you will use them anyways. Flickr, what is that?
Flickr?
Yeah. I think you just flick through stuff by the sounds of it. I don't know, but we're on there. and you can share everything to that site too.
That's it right there. You sign up for this stuff, and then the main platform
build your
posts
profile.
To it.
You just have to build your profile
You
to
don't
make
have to
sure
maintain
it comes
Just keep
to
it
make
up.
sure it comes up in the search rankings. And then just share all your stuff to all these platforms as you're going. And when people comment on them, make sure you have notifications on, and you can go back in there and reply to all that stuff.
It's kind of
build
like
your
an
database.
Instagram, picture galleries with social networking chat groups and photo ratings.
There you go. What do we have next? I'm getting lost in my pages here.
It's because you keep writing on paper.
On what?
Paper.
Yeah.
You.
What else do you write on? Okay, next. Foursquare. 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 Make sure to register on that one too. That's big overseas. And Digg, D-I-G-G. Get connected onto that. What else?
I don't know.
Off
Just
the top of my head.
search social media worldwide, and you'll probably find lots and lots.
There's a lot of other stuff overseas and that sort of thing. There's a lot of for like Asian social media sites.
Branch out of the U.S.
If you want to jump into those, go for it. Sometimes they don't let you. That's
but
all.
You can try.
But these platforms right here that I just gave you are used all over the world, and they will get you exposure everywhere you're going to have a market for your music. So, and the reason you use these is because everything you do integrates into these platforms. This YouTube broadcast right now shares to every single one of these. All I have to do is click a button, and it goes sent to all this stuff. Google Plus, Foursquare, everything. Facebook, Twitter,
Instagram.
Automatically. So that right there is going to develop your audience, because people are going to jump in on it and watch it or listen to it or share it or whatever. So that's a good way right there. If you had 0 people who knew about yourself, your artist, Dirty Disciple, like myself, right? Register for all this, start sharing onto that stuff, and all of a sudden you're going to have exposure to
everybody.
Tens of thousands of people.
Like you said,
you
grow in your sleep.
Yep.
Overnight.
Another way to use social media effectively too is when people do comment on your stuff or reply to it or follow you, thank them and ask them if they can share.
Personalize.
Personalize.
Bring that personal touch.
Yep. The cooler you are with them, the best friends they think they are with you.
Yep.
Which
First
you
name
are with
basis.
them. Yeah. Tell them to share your page. You know, they might have a database of 10,000 people that they share that to, and all of a sudden you've got a sponsorship deal. All of a sudden you've got exposure to 10,000 people who are buying your music.
Yep.
And that right there is a real life scenario that happens to our artists.
Yep.
So it happens. All right. So that's pretty much everything with the social media stuff. I'm going to jump to another song right now, and we'll get back onto some more stuff in a minute. If you have any questions, fire them through. But right now, this is Raji Rabbit and Digital Lizards of Doom, Lose to an Enemy. You can find this on all platforms around the world.
Hesitate. Now I've got to get back in the saddle and never give up once I end this battle. The fight is on, but they won't stop me. Send a million to try to drop me. Trained so hard, I made it this far. Me lose never, just too clever. Losing is no and victories, yes. I stand here a winner, just beating my chest. Losing is no and victories, yes. I stand here a winner, just beating my chest. Yes, yes, beating my chest. Yes. to an enemy. I don't wanna lose 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 to an enemy. The darkest days are yet to come. I'm underpowered, I'm outgunned. Everyone around me turn and run. When the bombs went off and burn the sun. Nuclear warheads hurt on my state. Those with distractions hesitate. Now I've got to get back in the saddle and never give up once I end this battle. In this battle, in this battle. Never give up once I end this battle. I don't wanna lose to an enemy. 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 I don't wanna lose to an enemy.
Yeah, so that was Raji Rabbit and Digital Lizards of Doom, Lose to an Enemy. Be sure to check them out. Digital Lizards of Doom is on fire. Check out his video on YouTube if you haven't already, called I Don't Know How to Dance. It's got like...
Best ever.
It's got a lot of views. Check it out. Share it. It's cool.
Great.
So we've got an event coming, a couple events coming up too. Big 4th of July weekend here in San Diego for Noize Cartel Records. We've got the 4th of July pre-party, which is on Friday, the 3rd of July. At Last Call, it's the hip hop show. We've got some tickets to give away for anyone who wants to jump on board and share that we're on a new platform, YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And also ask any questions, leave any comments, whatever. I'll give you some free tickets to that show. It's got starts at 9 o'clock. Tickets are $8 from the artists or $10 at the door. So contact your favorite artist if you want discount tickets. We've got Joshua Odessa, Callie Ray, RK, and Lee the Fourth, and myself spinning for those guys. Wicca wicca.
Awesome.
4th of July, next day, Saturday night. If you like to party hard, come to the AC Lounge because we will be kicking on through the night with DJ Mancat and myself. It's going to be an awesome party. We've got happy hour starting at midnight, so your drinks are going to get cheaper. As you run out of money, you can still keep drinking that little bit more.
Because there's so much of the night left after that grand finale.
Yep. And if you register a group, if you just register, register with the venue, they will give you half price bottle service. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's huge.
You like being a superstar, getting spoiled? Now
they
is
have
the
light
time
up dance,
to do it.
Dance area in one of their little VIP. They have a little sunken VIP area. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm. They got DJ Mancat.
They know how to treat their VIPs.
They got me. They got some awesome bar staff. Those guys know
do.
their shit, I can tell you that. Air Conditioned
really
Lounge,
cool.
North Park, 30th Street. Go check it out anytime. They always have some good stuff there. But 4th of July.
4th of July for sure.
So we talked about establishing your name, getting into the social media to help you get promotion. A couple of things you can do to use social media to engage your audience and get exposure. You can broadcast like we're doing right now live through a program called Mixler, Mixlr, Mixlr.com. They'll give you free account. I'll get you an hour, and you can live stream your set at a show. You can just sit at home and live stream your set, do whatever it is that you do, and develop a following that way. People like listening to stuff. You can use the YouTube now has a live stream service, so you can broadcast a video off of here. This is all free. YouTube is good because it's one of the biggest platforms out there. Everyone knows what it is. You can share to everything that you just set up. It'll really help you out. You can also monetize it. So if you have original content that you're putting up there, you can make it make money for you. We were using a platform called Audio, AWDIO. It's a free audio streaming platform that you can use if you want to broadcast stuff off of there. What else have we been doing? I have a lot of stuff. SoundCloud is really good to make use of as well because you can promote links to upcoming tracks on there. You can have purchase links, download links, all sorts of stuff for people to buy your music. Tip: if you release a song, do not put the whole thing on SoundCloud. Why do you think iTunes and Beatport and everybody else only has a clip? Because there's software out there that can rip your song straight off of there, and it gets pirated straight up, and you lose half your money.
Boom. Yep.
So prevent that. Put up a sample, minute long, whatever, and put a link to where they can buy.
The full.
And that works, I can tell you. Another thing that's going to help you is, okay, big one right here. Pandora.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It is hard to get on Pandora. You need to have yourself established in the market. All this stuff right now is going to help you. I have artists who signed on the label who didn't have any of this stuff and no exposure who are on Pandora now.
Yep.
Like a year into it.
Yep.
So it's a hard platform to get onto. Do the best you can and see how you go. But you just go to Pandora. Down the bottom, there's a place where you can go to artist submissions. You have to register for a Pandora account first. Let it get established. Add some people on there, and then upload your music into that. And you need to have it on all these links that I just said. So you're gonna have to have an iTunes link, everything. You've got to have music on the market to get on there.
Yep.
So
They have to show that you're established.
Yep. But you can get on there as an independent artist, and if you do, you will get your ass streamed like crazy all over the world. So definitely a big one to take advantage of. There's a website called lastfm.com, which is also a streaming service that can help you get some radio play, which is pays royalties. That's all free. You just upload your stuff into that. It's a lot easier to get onto. What else we got? Anyone have any questions? Feel free to fire them through. I'll answer them. Oh yes. Okay. So set yourself. This is a tip right here. This is a trick. Okay. Set yourself up a merch store. How do I do that? I don't have the money to go and buy all this stuff and rah. Don't fucking bullshit excuse yourself. There's free sites out there that will set up a merch store for you.
Yep.
It's called drop shipping. You don't even have to see this stuff, right?
Nope.
So I'll give you one. You can go to a website called DizzyJam, DIZZYJAM.com, DizzyJam.com. I've used it. It was really good. They have what you do, register a free account. integrate it into your social media platforms. So
Yep.
there is a tab that comes up that you can call merch, and people can click on it and buy straight out of your Facebook page or whatever. They're free. You go in there, upload your designs, so your logos or whatever you want. You can make as many as you want. You can make as many stores as you want. Just upload your designs, logos. You can change them, everything. People pick which ones they like, and you can put them onto
On whatever they
jumpers
want.
or hoodies,
Hoodies,
sweatshirts.
shirts, hats.
short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, women's shirts, hats.
Do they do underwear? Like the words across your bum, like juicy.
There is
But you can
other
do
sites that do that sort of stuff.
dirty.
But you have to hit me up. If you hit me up, I'll tell you.
That's right.
You can set your price margins. So if you want to make $5 on a shirt, you put that in there, and it'll mark it up $5 from your cost. And then it'll work as your free merch store. And as yourself, your artist. So Dirty
And as
Disciple
an
can have a
upcoming
merch
artist,
store.
that's huge because you don't have to go put out hundreds of your own dollars to go buy all this merchandise and then like beg people to buy it.
Yep, you can have everything right there, already done. People can buy it straight off of Facebook. It gets printed as they purchase, and it will get shipped to them, and you will get paid for it.
Yep.
It's that easy.
And then it's your name out in public.
Yep. And it's also generating you a bit of income to keep funding everything else you need to fund for your music, which is mostly like production costs and marketing. So get stuck into that too. Now, one other thing that goes hand in hand with that is merch sales at shows or CD sales or other things you can do yourself when you're performing to try and profit on. How do you do that?
I don't know.
Easily,
Tell me.
efficiently, safely. There is an app that works really well called Square, Square. Now, Square allows you, say you had some printed copies of your EP that you take to your shows with you that you sell. People say, how much is that? You say, like $5.
$5.
And they go, oh, sorry, I don't have any cash, That's okay,
That's all right.
because
I've
you
got
now
Square.
take credit cards.
Yep.
I don't have a credit card. That's all right, because we take debit cards too.
Everybody has a debit card.
All right, here's the cash.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Yep.
Li-
Oh, look, I just found $5.
That's it.
Does
So
it take PayPal?
no,
On Square? Or PayPal's different?
you can take
It's not
PayPal
linked
if you
to
take
it or
PayPal.
whatever.
No, you don't need to do it that way.
But it's amazing how quickly people all of a sudden magically have cash appear in their
Yep.
wallet once you tell them you take your debit card or a credit card.
Yep, that's right. But I mean, people who want to support you are looking to try and help you out anyway. So at least you
Yep.
have every option to take advantage of that.
Yep.
And make some money. And what that app is going to let you do is it'll they will give you a free card reader for your phone, so you can swipe their card as well. It's secure. It's a very, very big platform. Their fees are low. They just charge you a percentage for only card payments, which is like 3% of the purchase or something like that. Cash payments, they don't charge you, and they'll deposit into your bank account within 2 days. So the person who's buying will get a proper receipt or tax invoice emailed to them. They're going to sign your phone or whatever. You can do that if you want to, just so it's more legit to your buyer. They'll get a receipt emailed to them, so they have something there that's official, and you also get a receipt emailed to yourself. Now you can make that work for you as well, because you can link up your whole team of promoters or street team or people helping you out into your account through their own accounts. They can get sent free card readers too, and they can be out there selling your stuff for you, and it'll make you money.
Yep.
And you give them employee ID numbers. The receipt that it generates gets sent to their customer and to you, and you can see who did it, and you can pay them out accordingly. So there's a little bit of information for you on how you can set yourself up and get some exposure and make some money, all for free.
Yep.
just those things right there, if you're active with it all, you can use just that, to sell a lot of music.
Yep.
A lot of music.
And everybody will know who you are.
And everyone will know who you are. So, any questions?
No.
I want to start a new segment.
New segment.
Yeah,
Should we go
for
to a
future
song
shows.
first?
No.
Oh, you mean a new segment as in general?
Yeah,
or
new segment in
LYLT
general.
Radio?
Yeah. New segment on our show I want to start called Ask Siri. I hate Siri.
She's annoying.
Me and Siri do not get along.
It's because she can't understand you.
Siri does not understand anything. It's like talking to a foreigner.
Well, yeah, and then if she doesn't want to say something, she just goes, I can answer that right now. She's very sneaky.
Bitch slaps Siri so hard. So, we have got a release coming out on Friday.
Mhm.
Viper has an EP coming out called Venom. He's put a lot of work into this one. It's following up some good stuff that he's put out, which is
Mhm.
all charted or made it commercial somewhere.
Yep.
So this is definitely going to be worth having a look at. It's heavy. It's dubstep. He made this song or this whole EP based on the frustration of the world throwing shit at you and never, giving you a
Never-
break.
Yep.
No matter how hard you try, which everyone can relate to. So jump into this and get in with them and get some frustration out and like punch a hole in a wall or something. Not your own, because you have to fix it.
not
Someone
in
else's
your own,
wall.
though,
So
which we're not.
have you got Siri there?
Yes.
Pull her up.
Okay.
Does anyone know who Siri is?
Hello, Siri. That's what she calls me.
Jeez. Siri just doesn't even talk to me anymore.
But I'm royalty.
If anyone knows who the real Siri is she
She's a
hot?
computer.
No, it would be a real Siri, I'm sure.
Haven't you seen what was that TV show? Big Bang Theory.
Yes.
They had a show on Siri where one of the guys, I don't remember who it was, his dream was to like meet Siri, and so he did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she talked in real life just like she does on the phone. It was funny.
So was she real?
Yeah,
Was she hot?
I don't remember.
It's probably fat.
No.
Sounds like it. Sorry, I don't like Siri. I'm gonna bag Siri all day long. Anyways, so can you ask Siri if she's ever heard of Viper?
Just Viper, or should I say the official Viper?
Try. I don't know.
Watch, she'll talk to me about a snake though. Let's see.
That's him.
my bet.
That's him.
Siri, who is the Viper? Let's see. She told me a Wikipedia about the Mountain and the Viper. It's an HBO fantasy television series.
Because you said the Viper.
Who is Viper? I was going to say Viper, formerly known as Madame Hydra, is a fictional supervillain appearing in American comic books.
All right, there we go. That's him.
There you go.
See, told you, Viper's on there.
It's a girl. She is a foe of the Avengers.
Oh God, she's got a big ass beard too.
Where can I find the official Viper?
Here's what I found on the web for where can I find the official Viper.
She needs to go to speech therapy class. That
Yeah,
Siri.
she does. But she doesn't say it. She just gives you a list of stuff.
So, can you
Siri's
ask?
dumb.
Is Siri like psychic at all?
No. You can ask her to tell you jokes, though.
Can you ask her if she's gonna buy Viper's EP Venom?
Siri, are you going to buy Viper's EP Venom?
No comment.
that bitch. Oh my God.
You're kind of a bitch.
There's no need for that.
See?
Smart
She's very
ass.
evasive.
Okay. So, we're going to break to a song because I'm going to kick Siri's ass. So, actually, you know what? Do you have anything else you want to add?
What, for Siri?
No, for the show.
Oh. I think we covered it all.
Okay.
All the beginning, the established part.
Mm-hmm.
Just the start, the scratch on the surface.
A little bit of a scratch on the surface for you.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone has any music they want to get out, original music, or get it heard, feel free to send it through to myself, Dirty Disciple, or Noize Cartel Records, or LYLT Radio. Hit us up on Facebook. Connect with us. Censor your stuff. We'll play it. Read your bio. Promote your links. If it's registered music, then you might be eligible for some royalties. Also, if you want to be a guest on the show via Skype or in person,
I'll make you dinner.
hit us up. Hell no. We're not that cool.
I like cooking.
No, you do. We'll get you on the Kramer Creative Show.
He
He's
won't
looking
cook you
for
dinner.
guests. He won't cook you dinner, but he'll give you a good time. So hit us up. You want to connect with us, work with us, want any more information, I will always help anyone who asks and give you my time. So
It's true.
feel free. True to the point, you get pissed off all the time
That's
because I
right.
spend more time with other people than you.
When are you coming to bed? I've got this, and this. I got to reply back to that person.
Yep.
That's what he does.
So
Hit him up.
hit me up. I'll help you. Be sure to tune in on Thursday for the Kramer Creative Show on LYLT Radio at 7 p.m. And then weekly, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m., our shows. So get connected. Check it out. I'm going to play you a song right now. This is off of Viper's EP, which is coming out Friday. Make sure you pre-order.
Do it.
Share it. He might hook you up with some goodies from his sponsor, Rude Boy.
That's right.
If you do pre-order, tag us, share
we
it,
know.
and I'll hook you up with goodies myself too. I don't give away shit. I give away good stuff. I'm not gonna like send you a chapstick or something
Pen.
or a pen. I don't even have pens. So Venom from Viper EP is out Friday. I'm playing this song because it's called Drop Bear.
Drop bear.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
According to him, it's for his Aussie homies.
All right.
So, and this is basically resembles a drop bear.
Nice.
So this is exactly what you would think of a drop bear to do if you ever got drop beared walking down the path in Australia. So watch out for them.
Siri wants to say goodnight. She told me.
I'm going to turn her freaking mic off.
Say goodnight, Siri.
There will be some nice weather tonight.
She's such a bitch.
Siri, go fuck yourself.
Now.
See ya. Support
Bye.
independent music.